Hey everybody, it's JJ Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope you're doing well tonight. We're doing another one of our remembrances of people who have passed recently. This is for a gentleman named Myles Goodwyn, whose name may not be familiar to a lot or maybe even most of you. But before we jump into his obituary / remembrance, please subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. It's going to help us get monetized ultimately and keep bringing you content that you like. And even stuff that you don't like. Myles Goodwyn, he fronted the hugely popular Canadian classic rock band April Wine from the time it formed in 1969 until this year. He passed on December 3rd, 2023, aged 75. Goodwyn formed April Wine in Nova Scotia after suffering the death of his mother to brain cancer as a kid, along with his two brothers. He was a bit sanguine about his childhood. It's 4 males living under the same roof, but there were never any hugs, never any communication, he later said of his home life. We were 4 lost souls roaming around that household, so I took to music. It was music that saved me. April Wine featured 3 members of another family, the brothers David and Ritchie Henman and their cousin Jim. They moved to Montreal and released their self-titled debut record in 1971. Its follow-up, On Record, became their breakthrough the next year. It was powered by the US Top 40 hit You Could Have Been a Lady, which is a cover of Hot Chocolate's original. And the band netted support slots with acts as varied as Ike and Tina Turner, Badfinger and Stevie Wonder. The Henmans left and were replaced by various other musicians over the years, with Goodwyn remaining the band's mainstay. Pleasing a broad clutch of fans with variously hard-rocking, country-tinged, occasionally funky style, which also took an epic balladry, their Canadian success was assured. Stand Back in 1975 was their first platinum record in Canada, and their 5th album, The Whole World's Going Crazy, reached number 1 in 1976, and they supported the Rolling Stones in 1977. Further U.S. success took a little bit longer, but 1979's Harder, Faster broke the band into the U.S. Top 100 albums for the first time, and their biggest hit came in 1981 with the full-bodied power ballad Just Between You and Me and its accompanying album, The Nature of the Beast, which went platinum both in the States and in Canada. Success dwindled by the middle of the decade and the band relations fractured. Goodwyn began living in the Bahamas, and April Wine finally split, actually, in 1985. Goodwyn returned to Canada and put out a self-titled solo record in 1988. The band later reformed and put out a return album together, 1993's Attitude, which was followed by 3 more, the most recent being 2006, Roughly Speaking. Goodwyn was hospitalized for months in 2007 due to internal bleeding caused by long-term alcohol abuse. He spent time in a rehab facility following his recovery. There was one moment that changed the course of things, and for me, that was it. Realizing my mortality, realizing I was dying and I didn't know it, Goodwyn later said. April Wine continued touring, with Goodwyn eventually announcing his retirement in 2022, saying, "Touring has been very difficult in recent years because of my diabetes, and my health comes first, so unfortunately my touring days are officially over." He returned to live in Nova Scotia. He also published 2 books, one a memoir, Just Between You and Me, and the novel Elvis and Tiger. Earlier this year, he was inducted into the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame. He's survived by his wife, Kim Goodwyn, children Amber and Aaron from his first marriage to Phyllis Pascas, and a son, Corey, from his second marriage to Lisa Blonde. Rest in peace, Myles. May your memory be a blessing. And this is the band, one of their earlier videos. I'm really glad that you guys came by and spent a couple minutes with us learning about something that may be totally ephemeral to your life, but I actually saw April Wine in the mid-70s, I believe, in Boston. I don't remember who they were opening for. They may have even been the headliner. I can't even remember. It was so long ago, but I definitely saw them. And they're really good, mainstream rock and roll, real white boy rock. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you liked the video, smash the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give us a thumbs down and tell us why you didn't like it. And just as importantly, tell us what you would like us to cover in the future. Stay lifted, stay kind, stay well groomed. We will check you out on the next one. Have a great day. Cheers, everyone.